on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Yeah. Come on, motherfuckers, come on. Come on, motherfuckers, come on.
Ah, yes. Love at first sight. Not knowing whether that person is incredibly toxic to your well-being.
Go and rip, guys.
So, the inert tech, which brought the Leboan here via teleportation, causes the omnitrix to become inert. Now, as you think about that, think of all of Ben's battles after this episode, and how differently they would have gone if inert wasn't a reclusive system, and everyone had access to this level of tech and what it does.
Count me in.
Me too, Grandpa.
You know only braves can be trackers, Kai.
Who made up that rule?
It's been that way for centuries.
Look, I'm not one to dump on tradition, but consider how far you've gotten with that level of thinking. You'd probably find the Yenodushi, or, excuse me, the Leboan, much quicker if you all work together. Cujo swipes at the air so hard that he sends everyone flying without even touching them. Look, I know he sucks, and literally no one likes him based on that Cartoon Network poll, but Wild Mutt versus a Leboan? That would have been cool. Seeing Wildvine again? That's silver medal. So, all the other species before this point who touched the Omnitrix never activated capture mode, but when the Leboan does it, it activates. And it's not even fully activated, it's stuck between that and active mode, so what the hell? He should have gotten Chimera Suit DNA.
With the silver bullet?
That's in the movies. You must dip a silver pendant in the juice of the Arbol del Matrimonio cactus and place it against its heart.
What? Shoot it with a bullet? Nah, don't be stupid. We need a silver coin, we need to dunk it in some cactus juice, place it against its heart, and then it'll explode. One sounds way more ridiculous than the other. Random cow is very random and illogical. There is no grass here for it to feed on.
What do you think it wants?
Obviously, it's angry that technology has invaded what it considers its sacred land.
Of course, this mythical creature that you yourself have said you have never seen before is angry at people for bringing technology into its land. Given the scope of the galaxy, much less the universe, I'm surprised your assumption isn't that it is an alien werewolf already.
This way.
Let me see if I can help.
Okay, I won't knock that's a clever idea, but you're essentially giving away your position and letting it know it's being followed. Because this Leboan is going to be like, wait, why is there another Leboan on this planet? You know, for an earthly mythical creature, that sure doesn't look like an average werewolf paw. Considering that it's basically a regular wolf paw, just, you know, bigger.
I sense its presence.
Spider sense is tingling.
The Arbol del Matrimonio. I guess the spirits work in strange ways.
Bigfoot, other dimensions, celestial beings, time and space gods. All that's commonplace in Ben 10, but for some reason not spirits. The closest we get is the beings of leisure domain made of mana. You know, when I was a kid, I thought it was less that the thing wasn't toxic to the Leboan and more like its heart wasn't there. It's an alien werewolf. Why would its heart be exactly where a regular werewolf's heart would be?
Kai's right. Maybe you're not some Navajo werewolf. Maybe you're some alien werewolf.
Okay, time for me to rant. Why the fuck were the Halloween aliens, the inner aliens, not used more? This isn't the only time we see Blitzwolfer in the entire classic series, and we don't see him again until late into Omniverse. I mean, nobody liked Wild Mutt. You've proven that with your online poll. Why not just give half of Wild Mutt scenes in the rest of Season 3 and 4 to Blitzwolfer? Because no one would miss Wild Mutt. He fucking sucks.
I'd be an awesome Vilgax.
Well,
One of the many great things the reboot did. It finally gave us a Vilgax transformation. After almost 10 years. And when Ben already figured out how to activate capture mode and could have scanned Vilgax anytime in between then and now.
The volcanoes around here have all been inactive for millions of years.
So then, that's not real lava?
Oh my god. The Celestial Sapiens are just dunking on this guy. How many times is he going to be wrong? He was wrong about the pendant, about the LeBoan, and how about geological seismic activity?
Check this out.
the watch absorbed its DNA.
Welcome to the club.
Such a fucking tease. Like, you can't tell me that if you cut out half of Wild Mutt's episodes in Season 4 and the rest of 3, and heck, you could even replace him in everything forward and just replace him with Blitzwolfer. No one cares about Wild Mutt. Sure, he's one of Ben's best tracking aliens, but he's Wild Mutt. He's literally the bottom of the barrel of the classic playlist. See, this is from that poll I mentioned when they were determining what was the favorite alien of the fan base. It came down to Cannonbolt and Accelerate. Now, you all know what I think of Cannonbolt, and goddamn, I like Accelerate, but the amount of people who will not shut up about him is annoying. And yeah, I like Fast Track a little bit more, and that might have something to do with 5YL, but that's beside the point. But my biggest point is, no one cares about Wild Mutt, so why does he appear that much at all? Just give him just swap him out for Blitzwolfer. Problem solved.
I thought you really liked me. Well, that was before you turned back into, well, you.
Now, do you blame Cartoon Network for the whole Ben Kai got together thing? Or do you blame Ben? Because I'm pretty sure that all happens after he resets everything after the Annihilarch incident. Either way, when something goes wrong or something doesn't make sense in the Ben 10 universe, blame the Celestial Sapiens.
Just not as cool as when you were a Yeno douchey. I figured I could train you, tame you, you know.
Well, that says a lot. I can't believe they try to convince us that they're meant to be together. Like, anyone else. Atea, Luma the Red Wind, the Nanochip Queen, Julie. Literally anyone is better chemistry with them.
Only I can talk to my cousin like that.
Alright, well, this situation went from fucked up to even more fucked up, so I'm just gonna ding the counter and move on.